Get some levels. Auto refresh cooldowns. Sure. Check this out, guys. Q, look at the W. Look at the W. We rank it. We already got 2 of them, guys. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? 2 of them. Let's check out this E. Watch this. Whoa. We finally have the opportunity to show mechanics. I don't have any mechanics. Oh, I need mana. Here's the last thing. We've all been there, right? So let's say we're at the dragon. We combo someone over the wall. Now we cannot fail our ult. I feel like this is one of the easiest mistakes for like even expert Zyras to make, right? Is that you try to one-shot someone over a wall, but if your cursor's here, you're just gonna start pathing over here like an idiot and not use your ult. But now, even if you mess up your cursor, it still ults correctly. So I think that's super duper beneficial. I don't see a lot of times I say like things like that, right, are gonna be disappointing to some people. But I don't really see a downside. Also, regular reminder that the fact that this game has elevation is really stupid. Look at this. Look at this. So the circle, this outside, so the static circle, the circle that is not moving, right? There's 2 circles, one's moving, one circle's not moving. The circle that's not moving is drawn based on where I am. But the circle that is moving is based on essentially where I can cast, and it's affected by elevation. So even in the past, right? Even in the past, if you're trying to do a max range ult, why would you think that you could aim here? Unless you actually calculated the elevation. Elevation's so stupid. Similarly, right? If you're trying to root across a different elevation, this happens all the time, right? I throw skills and I'm so surprised whether they hit or don't hit because elevation. Look where my cursor is. I'm not AFK. Look where my cursor is. And look where the root is getting thrown. That's because of the elevation. It's so bizarre. Look at this. Look how different this is. It's insane. And even now, honestly, I don't know. I don't know which one's actually the root. Right? Like, so the root is where my finger is, where my cursor is, right? Or no. I don't know which is which, actually. Does anybody know? Like, if I'm trying to aim directly on this seed, do I aim here? Or do I aim here? I aim here. It's where the cursor goes, right? We can check, right? This should hit it. Or no, this should hit it. This should hit it. Yeah. I don't know. It's not on the blue indicator. It's not on the blue indicator. I'm almost positive. Just like over here, right? It's not on the static circle. It's on the circle that's moving. That actually matters. Because this line is drawn statically based on where I am. I think let's test it. Let's just make sure I understand this, because this is wild. This is a stupid game mechanic. Yeah, I can't see it. There we go. So, although it's kind of hard to see like hitboxes, right? Yeah, you can see it here, right? It'll tell you when you're gonna hit it. So you'd think, oh my gosh. You would think that this should hit the dummy, but it won't. Because notice where the root goes. The root goes towards the cursor. The blue indicator is drawn statically. Oh, will this dragon calm down? Is this annoying anybody else? This guy is just causing a ruckus. Just kill the dragon, honestly. That's a lot of plants. Okay, yeah, so whenever you're aiming over a wall, guys, your range indicators are wrong. I'm gonna say that again. Whenever you're aiming over a wall, your range indicator is incorrect. It's about where your cursor is. So it does not look like this should hit the training dummy at all. But it will. Notice how the root doesn't go? The root's not going where the range indicator is going. The root's going where the cursor's going. And that's because of elevation in League of Legends. Similarly, it looks like this should hit the training dummy. Right? It should look like, but the cursor is actually not hitting it. And the root is going to where the cursor's going. It's stupid, but it's a mechanic. All right, and then yeah, we can E-flash now. All right, you have to press the flash button. I EE'd right there. And then again, just one more reminder about E-flashing is your direction will update based on your new location. So even though I'm doing it like directly out, if I go like to the side, it changes the air. It'll still go towards wherever my cursor is going. So it'll change the direction of the vector. But realistically, most of the time we're E-flashing, it's gonna be forward, right? Unless you like are really trying to do something fancy where you E-flash diagonally forwards, which is like definitely a thing, right? If you like need to go for an E-flash, but you need to dodge like a skill shot and still want to move forwards. There's a lot of skill shots that you can like dodge in front of with flash, but I never have the mechanics of that and I just flash into them. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything that we need to experiment with and play with. And I didn't actually check the ult change, but I'm 90% sure that it just means it's, so like essentially the damage from the ult would like happen like 4 times a second, like at this radius, and then this bigger radius, and then this bigger radius. But now instead of that being updated 4 times in a second, it's being updated 16 times in a second. So it's just gonna look more smooth. And like essentially it should align better with the visual instead of being a little clunky and chunky. I don't know if that's gonna really have much impact, but should be better.